Hey, Russell Hotels going live just for a couple minutes. You know this is the daily check-in. Yeah, I didn't do it yesterday. Okay, it's enough of that. Enough of that. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I don't know what I'm doing there, but anyway, you know how you see yourself on camera, you're like, what is that right there? You know, you got to move that out of the way. Get that off of there. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hey, I'm Russell of Hotels. I do this daily check-in. Well, normally daily. Okay, let's just say I do it daily. Monday, Wednesday, or not every day. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday to everybody. Hey, I'm always talking about hotels and destinations and CVBs and tourism and all that kind of stuff, right? So I'm here for all of that. So that's basically what this is, right? I mean, I just come on and I kind of catch you guys up, or maybe I'm in the middle of a thought and I say, you know what, that would be a good topic for a daily check-in. Well, of course, I'm coming up with one today, right? So every time I do one of these, two things are always going to happen. There's always going to be a topic, and then I'm always going to showcase a hotel that I've experienced, I've been to, whatever. So today is the Hotel Figueroa, and I think I did this last couple of days as well. But Hotel Fig is what they call it, but it's Hotel Figueroa, located downtown Los Angeles. Great boutique hotel, love it. I love all those buildings that were built in the 20s, and this one was built in the 20s as well. A lot of character, just a lot of charm. You guys need to check it out, and it's also part of the Hyatt collection. So if you're a worldwide Hyatt member or whatever, I think that's what it's called, worldwide of Hyatt, their loyalty program, you can get your points here at Hotel Fig because it's part of that program. It's part of the Hyatt family. So anyway, so if you're ever in downtown LA, not too far from Crypto Arena, which is the old Staples Center, okay, that's where the Lakers play, right? So if you need to be right around there, you know what? Why not check out the Hotel Fig? But anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. So, like I said, all the time I do this, I'm always going to show you a hotel, and I'm always going to have a topic. So, real quick, this is not going to take long. These daily check-ins, they last about 15, 20 minutes, depending on how much I want to talk. But anyway, remember that the comments are open. So if you're listening to me or watching me on YouTube and LinkedIn, well, not LinkedIn. I mean, you can make comments, but not in real time. Now, if you're on YouTube, if you subscribe to the Russell of Hotels YouTube channel, just make sure, if you don't subscribe to it, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, bing! And then every time I go live on YouTube, you get a notification. You'll be like, hey, that Russell of Hotels guy, he's doing something. I don't know what he's going to be talking about, but I need to listen in because you never know what I'm talking about, right? So make sure you subscribe to that channel. But if you don't follow me on LinkedIn, please do the same thing. But only thing, you cannot make comments in real time. You can make the comments. I'll have to go back in later and check them out and then basically respond to those. But here you can make them in real time if you're on YouTube, and I'll put your comments on the screen in real time so the whole world can see. So anyway, live on YouTube, live on LinkedIn, always, okay, always. So anyway, let's get to the topic because, like I said, these don't have to be that long. I just sometimes become long-winded, if you will, meaning I want to talk a lot, okay, because I ain't got no one else to talk to. So I might as well talk to you or talk to myself. I don't know. But anyway, the question for today is, or the topic for today, and let me wait for that to come back because I forgot the question. Top 3 ways to get people talking about your hotel or destination. I was just at a hotel today with my friend Kat Von B, aka the Traveling Greek. We were at the Sunset Marquee in West Hollywood. And I mean, I love that hotel. I love the location because you don't know that you're smack dab in the middle of, West Hollywood or near LA, right? Because all the trees and the vibe and the shrubbery and the foliage, all that stuff, it transports you to somewhere else, right? You do not know that you're in the middle of the hustle and bustle, right off of basically La Cienega. You do not know that because when you're there, you're like somewhere else. You can just be, right? You know how people just say, you know what, just leave me be. I just want to be, you know what I mean? I don't want to be bothered. I just want to be and I want to relax. I want to enjoy this vibe, whatever that is. Well, that's what I get at the Sunset Marquee. But anyway, we're not talking about the Sunset Marquee, although I just wanted to mention that. But as I was there, I was thinking, what do people say about this hotel? Not just this hotel, but what do they say about other hotels? And how do you get people to talk about it in a favorable way, right? I'm sure everyone wants them to talk about your hotel, but you want it to be favorable. You don't want them to just be saying some crazy stuff like, oh man, this place, is this or is that. Oh my God. You want people to say things favorable. So how do you do that? I got three things, okay? I got my top three things of ways you can, make sure people are talking about your hotel in a good way. Number one, create shareable content. Highlight what makes your property or destination unique through short videos. Do you do that? Stunning visuals, guest testimonials, and behind the scenes moments. Encourage guests to tag your location and use your branded hashtag to expand your organic reach. Are we doing that? Those are some of the things, these are things that you get people talking about your destination in a favorable way. Number two, and keep in mind that I will post these on my blog, which I guess I'll talk about in a minute. On the next slide, I'll talk about the blog. But yeah, make sure you know that these will be on the blog, so you don't have to write these down. I will put them on the blog. You just go to my website, russellofhotels.com, and you'll see those, okay? Number two, partner with influencers and local content creators. Are influencers, is that a bad word? No, it's not. We got a lot of people out there that are doing some great things. They are influencing people, right? And I guess that's what you want, right? You want people to influence them to stay at your hotel or to check out your hotel. Those are things that you want them to do, right? If they do that via, social media, they're posting things on your behalf, that user generated content and whatever. Of course, we always want people to use their content and tag us on it, tag the hotel on it. So that way we know people are actually watching what we're doing. But yeah, partner with influencers, which is not a bad word. It's okay to be influencer, and local content creators. Okay. It's okay to partner with them, right? But make sure you find the right ones, right? Make sure you vet the ones that you want to come in. You want to make sure it's getting to the right people, right? So invite travel influencers or local creators for a hosted stay or experiences. Their authentic content introduces your hotel to new, engaged audiences and builds trust faster than traditional ads. Who's still using traditional ads? Cricket. I don't know who's using traditional ads, but sometimes we need to get away from that and embrace social media, especially when it comes to hotels and tourism boards. I know some are doing that, but not everyone is doing that, right? So, in fact, if everyone was doing it, I wouldn't be on here talking about it, okay? So let's make sure we're doing that, okay? We're making sure that we're building trust, okay? And that's what you want. Engaged audiences, introducing your hotel to new and engaged audiences. That's the key, right? Number three, leverage PR, public relations, and local media. Pitch your property or destination to local media, travel writers, bloggers, and podcast hosts. Hint, hint, podcast host. Hint, hint, okay, on air with Russell of Hotels. Anyway, share compelling stories, sustainability efforts, unique amenities, cultural tie-ins that make your hotel newsworthy and worth sharing. So make sure whatever is unique about your hotel, what is the story? When was it built? Who stays there? I mean, what type of people stay there? What is it ideal for? I mean, all those. Do you have a restaurant that's, award-winning chef? I mean, whatever the heck it is, you have staff members that have been there over 30 years on average. I mean, that's something to talk about. That's something to celebrate, and that's something to share in a story. But we don't know unless you put it out there, right? That's what it's all about. Like I said, creating this atmosphere where people want to go. People want to talk about your hotel or your destination. So make sure we're doing some of those things. Pitch your property or destination to local media. I'll say this again. Local media, travel writers, bloggers, and podcast hosts like myself. Share compelling stories, sustainability efforts if you're doing sustainability efforts, unique amenities, cultural tie-ins that make your hotel newsworthy and worth sharing. I mean, we do a lot of things on the hotel level that are newsworthy and worth sharing, but for whatever reason, we don't think it is newsworthy and it's worth sharing, so we don't share it. So it's a mystery, right? Some hotels do a better job than others of putting the story together and talk about their particular hotel. Well, there's a lot that aren't doing that. But there's always opportunity, right? There's huge upside if you're not doing it, right? So if you need assistance with that, that's what I'm here for. Russell of Hotels, and I'll give you my information at the end of this, and we'll go from there. But once again, create shareable content. Number 2, partner with influencers and local content creators. And number 3, leverage PR and local media. Why not? What the heck? What do you got to lose at this point? Nothing. You want people to talk about your hotel. So getting to the blog, right? So everything that I talk about, a topic or whatever that I'm discussing, will be on my blog. So all you have to do is go to russellofhotels.com, go to the blog section, hit that button, bing, it'll go like that, bing, and then it'll just pop up. Like, oh my God, okay, there's the information Russell was just talking about. So anyway, go to the blog. There'll be a lot of information there. Past topics that I've talked about. None of this stuff gets deleted. It's there forever. So feel free to take it, copy it, whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you, right? Because it's there for you, and I create it just for you. You, that person right there, the lady back there, I don't know, washing dishes or something, making a drink. I created for her. Okay, so there you go. So if that's you, I'm creating it for you. Okay. On Air with Russell of Hotels. You know that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about? I just did show number 291 just on Tuesday. So we're doing this countdown to show 300. Yeah, 300 shows that I haven't done it yet, but we're working up to 300 shows. So I've already accomplished or finished 291. So if you have not checked it out, please do so. It's right here on LinkedIn and YouTube. Just go back and it was on Tuesday, so please check that out. Tell me what you think. Check it out. There's always some good topics on there as well, so check it out. And that show lasts about 45 minutes to an hour. This daily check-in only goes about 15 to 20 minutes, like I said. But once again, it's on YouTube and LinkedIn. So live on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock PST. I'm in California, so of course Pacific Standard Time. So 1 o'clock here is 4 o'clock on the East Coast, just in case you didn't know that. So some people didn't, you know what I mean? People were like, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, it's 3-hour difference, right? Yeah, there's some people out there that right now that are counting on their fingers like, well, what time would that be here? I guarantee you there's somebody there. So anyway, any information you need about the stuff that I talked about, about 3 ways to get people talking about your hotel or destination, I'm here to help. I'm here to assist. That's what I do. Right, I'm a consultant. Brand awareness. I help create brand awareness. A lot of that is from doing shows like this, the Daily Check-In, as well as On Air with Russell of Hotels. Not to mention the postings that I do. I go to hotels. I'm in and out of hotels all day, every day, and I post that content as well. And I'm one of those people that talk about hotels, right? So if you want somebody to talk about your hotel, bing. There you go. That's me. That's what I do. I go in, I talk about them. I find the good in every hotel, right? There's a hotel for everybody, because some people will think, oh, that hotel is not for me. Well, there's a hotel for everybody, and there's a person for every hotel, right? There's a group or people or person for every hotel, right? So that's why there's so many brands, right? Let's just say like Marriott has like 30 brands, right? 30 plus brands of hotels. You're telling me that there's not a brand for everybody that's out there? Yes, there's a brand for everyone that's out there. Just like there's a brand, Hotel Figueroa. That hotel's for somebody, right? It obviously is for these people here, one on the couch over there and 2 people at the bar, right? So there's a brand for every person, right? You just have to reach those people in the way that they want to be reached, right? So there you go. So contact me if you have any questions, any help, you need any help with anything. Maybe how to, come on Air with Russell of Hotels and talk about your brand. That would be a good thing, right? That's a good start. So once again, Russell at russellofhotels.com. That is my email. Or you can go to my website, russellofhotels.com. My phone number is there. If you want to call me, it's up to you. It doesn't matter to me how you get a hold of me. You can call me or you can just email me. And all the information is there on my website, and basically how I started, who I am, what do I do, all those kind of things. So always make sure when you do these live things, these live programs like this Daily Check-In, let people know who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. There you go. That's it. That's all I got. All right. So you guys have a great day. Happy Thursday. Don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday and I do the daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So until tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. Peace.